been feeling really good lately. I know I still look like crap. Um, but last week I started feeling really, really good. And it scared the shit out of me. I haven't felt this good since I got sick. So that, was a big fear for me. And I didn't trust it. Which obviously is not good. And I pretty much had a panic attack. I was trying to figure out why I was feeling so good. Always have to figure everything out. And I was getting more and more worried, and then I received a phone call from the nurse. Nurse told me blood tests were a little bit off. My ammonia level was going up. When the ammonia level goes up, the hallucinations start. The paranoia, all that, and basically I got paranoid again, thinking that I had taken something I wasn't supposed to, or I was drinking and I didn't know it. And it wasn't good. So I spoke with her, and she said, you know your body better than anybody else. But if you really feel that concerned, come on in. Otherwise, try to enjoy it as a good day. So I decided to just let go and trust it, and I had a good day. I had an excellent day. And I've had quite a few days after that. I did end up in the hospital one day because I kept passing out. Woke up in my car covered in oranges. Luckily, a friend came and got me, took me to the emergency room. They pumped me with some fluids, checked all my liver enzymes. Everything was normal for me. Obviously, they're all kinds of messed up. But I've been just enjoying it and doing what I can, working on my website, working on my online store, which is going to be a charity store. Not particularly for me, but for other people that are having problems in their life. So, late last week I received a letter, probably Wednesday or so, I think, and it is from Mayo Clinic. To whom it may concern, I recently had the pleasure of seeing your patient. Mr. Sherholm is in the liver transplant clinic for evaluation. Following is a brief summary of the significant findings. Advanced liver disease. There's some more mumbo jumbo stuff that I don't quite understand yet, saying encephalopathy, adding zinc, fluid retention. I'm on diuretics for that. Electrolyte panel is satisfactory, and I'm at risk for hepatocellular carcinoma. Fetal protein is a bit elevated. Basically, it's just a bunch of tests. But in the end, it was saying that I was being submitted to UNOS for consideration of a liver transplant. And UNOS is the United Network for Organ Sharing. Non-profit. I don't know if it's a government maintained, but they are under very strict rules, which is a plus for me. It's a plus for anybody. It means it doesn't matter who you are, what your name is, where you come from. They don't know your name. If your numbers match the criteria that they have preset, which is supposed to be pretty accurate, then that means it's your turn. But that was only the submission for consideration. Yesterday I received another letter. Dear Mr. Sherholm, Dr. Potaruka identified you as a potential candidate for liver transplantation to discuss your medical condition with the Mayo Clinic liver transplant team. Your medical condition meets or exceeds the criteria for registration, and you have been registered with United Network of Organ Sharing as a patient waiting for a liver on Friday, January 14th, 2011. So, I'm on that list. Since they sent me that, page 2 says we are also required to inform you that you've been registered on the waiting list at more than one transplant center. This concerned me, thinking, was I registered at another hospital? What was going on? It says you may call this number to discuss a problem you may be experiencing with the transplant center or a transplantation system in general. Please refer to the enclosed UNOS OPTN contact information, which means they have submitted me to OPTN as well. So I'm ecstatic. I have another appointment in March. That one is 4 days. It's Tuesday the 22nd through Friday of that week. Some pretty busy days. Start at 6 o'clock in the morning, run till almost 6 o'clock at night. So I'll be pretty busy. Lots of needles. I'm going to contact them early this time, see if I can get in my camera in there, get some footage, get some paperwork signed to allow me to do that, so I can share those experiences with you, which could be anywhere from just needle pokes or maybe something more graphic, sonographs, echoes, stuff like that. So I'm still feeling great. I have had a sore throat for the last week or so. Went to the doctor yesterday because I was worried about that, and being in contact with somebody I thought may have MRSA, which with my compromised immune system at this time, my white count is high, my red count is low, and I'm a bleeder, because my INR is 1.6, my MELD score is 21. They said I'd need to get up to about 30 to be pushed up to the top of the list. The top of the list, just because of shortness of organs right now. And you probably hear this from everybody that goes through something similar to this. Sign that donor card, discuss it with your family. I had one before, but I never discussed it with my family. This time it's been discussed with my family. It is in my living will. My body will be donated. They can take whatever organs they need, and they can use the rest for medical research. By my passing, whether it be now, during surgery, after surgery, or living a long life, I want to give back, and I want to help somebody else. And that's also what the website is for. I'm not going to give out that URL yet, because it's still under construction. We're working on that. We're working on fundraisers, and hopefully we can help a lot of people out there. So, great news. Good news all around. Love it. In a great mood. Get to see my children today. Great mood. Feeling good. Still really jaundiced. Don't know how well you can see my eyes, but they're pretty yellow. One thing I did notice. They always see people that go through some kind of trauma in their life. I always thought this was some kind of myth or urban legend or whatever you want to call it, wives' tale, that they get this patch of white hair. I can't remember what it's supposed to represent. I haven't looked it up yet, but I probably will. I didn't get it up here. My hair's nice and messy. I did dye it red. Blue is next. Lovely, lovely blue. Very bright blue. So I didn't get the patch there. I got it there. It's kind of strange. Not in the other one. And it just kind of showed up one day. I'm only 33 years old, so I probably ran this way longer than I should. Which means I had to do some editing. It's my first time, so please bear with me. Little cut and paste, chop, whatever. So, please, comment, subscribe, favorite, pass these along, and if you know anybody, please pass it to them. I want to get out as much information as possible. As you can see, I'm not doing any advertising on this site for money or anything like that. So hopefully this will benefit somebody, and hopefully the Mayo Health System will allow me to do some recording, so it may take some of the mystery out and the fear. I was lucky enough to, when I was diagnosed with this disease, I was lucky enough to not go through all 5 stages of acceptance. In fact, I skipped the first 4, jumped right to number 5, and went to acceptance. And this honestly has been one of the best things to happen to me. And the only thing I'd ever take back is all the hurt my family and friends have to go through. Alright. Again, sign the donor card, please. Put that sticker on your identification or your license. Discuss it with your family. Because if you don't discuss it with your family and they don't want to, maybe thinking it's desecrating your body, or if they don't feel it's right, or there's too much grief at that point in time, please take the burden off of them. Sign the papers, discuss it with them, and save some lives, change some lives. I don't know which organs are going to be left in me. That'll be useful, but if anything, gotta be good for medical research and science. So maybe someday I will live on in one of you, or one of your friends, or one of your family. I just I hope that my organs don't go to waste. So thank you. Till next time. I'll try to be a little more excited. I'm pretty excited right now with this letter. So, thank you very much. Later.